10th Annual AMSA ARC UCD Medical and Pre-Health Professions National Conference. I'm John Beach, and I'm the president of the American Medical Student Association Pre-Medical Chapter at American River College.
Hi, I'm Tamana Noyon, and I'm the president for American Medical Student Association Pre-Medical Chapter at UC Davis. Welcome to our campus.
In 2003, AMSA at American River College hosted the first pre-medical and pre-health professions conference with only 4 medical schools, 5 staff volunteers, and 231 students in attendance. Within 5 years, the conference had expanded to over 2,000 attendees, initiating the partnership between AMSA ARC and AMSA UC Davis, and the move to the UC Davis campus. Now, in its 10th year, it has grown to over 5,200 attendees, as well as thousands of online viewers, making this event the largest pre-med and pre-health conference in the United States.
This conference is a culmination of a year of planning by both American River College and UC Davis students, who worked tirelessly without pay to make this event possible. It is entirely funded by students, and it's not staffed by any funding from UC Davis or American River College. Without the hard work and dedication from both American River College and UC Davis AMSA members, this conference would not be possible. With us today, we have representatives from over 200 medical schools and health profession institutions. And we have attendees from over 20 states and even internationally from Venezuela, South Africa, Taiwan, and Singapore. We're proud to be hosting this conference for the 10th year and to be continuously expanding. During this 2-day event, we'll be hosting nearly 120 unique workshops within a really wide number of topics, ranging from alternative Chinese medicine to how to be a successful applicant. These workshops will be taking place throughout the entire campus on both days after lunch. With your support over the past 10 years, this conference has reached out to thousands of pre-medical students and has been an inspiration, a motivation, and a guidance to their path to medicine. We have former coordinators here today who will actually be presenters. More so, it has given a large number of UC Davis students an opportunity to attend and interact with hundreds of medical school and health professional school representatives on their own campus. UC Davis students' support for this event is enormous. They encompass 85% of our conference volunteers. Furthermore, this year, for the first time, we're collaborating with UC Davis Pre-Dental Society, Pre-Pharmacy Club, and Pre-Nursing Club to host 4 different mini-conferences in the areas of pharmacy, public health, nursing, and dentistry. For more information regarding the mini-conferences, please refer to your program for a schedule and time for the panels.
And now for the exciting housekeeping. As you participate in this year's conference, you'll be interacting with over 5,200 fellow attendees, 500 conference staff and volunteers, and 70 medical school deans. Please remember to be professional as well as kind and courteous to all of the conference participants. We would also ask you to be mindful of other attendees around you and to remain seated during the workshops, keynote speakers, and dean's panels, particularly up in the bleachers, as they do create a lot of noise. While in a workshop, please remember to be considerate to our speakers and hold all conversations with friends until after the presentation is over. While leaving a presentation or workshop, please remember to clean up after yourselves to help keep this campus clean. Lastly, during all of the conference events, please remember to turn off your cell phones. Thank you. In your program, you can find the schedule of events on page 5 and the campus map on page 71. If you're having trouble finding the location to the next event, you can also refer to the signs along the footpath between here and the quad. If you have a smartphone, please take advantage of our new mobile guide, made available through the guidebook application. The QR code for the application can be found on the front of your programs. Also, For the first time this year, the coffee house across from the quad will be open to serve beverages all day today until 6 p.m. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to ask any of our conference staff, identified by the earpiece and badge, or any of our volunteers wearing the green volunteer t-shirts.
Finally, please take full advantage of this conference and attend as many workshops and speaker sessions as possible. This is a unique event that only happens once a year, and we would like you to take the most advantage of it. Once again, I would like to extend my gratitude toward our speakers, our guests, and volunteers for being here with us today to make the 10th annual AMSA ARC UCD Pre-Medical and Pre-Health Professions National Conference successful. We hope you enjoy yourselves at the conference. Without further delay, I would now like to invite Jubin Abshar on stage. Thank you.
So how are you guys doing? Who's been up since 10 o'clock last night? You guys are brave. I went to bed, but... Well, welcome, and I hope you guys enjoy your weekend here. They went through a lot of the housekeeping. One favor that I really want to ask you guys, when you're up here speaking and people are moving and making noise, it is really distracting up here, but also to the people that are around you. So if you need to get up and go to the restroom or grab food, just do it very quietly and gently, so it doesn't distract people around you. Our first person that's going to welcome you to UC Davis is Dr. Claire Parmoy. I've known her for a few years, and my first meeting with her was actually when I worked in the emergency room, and it was a really busy night, and she just became the dean of the school and the vice chancellor, and I didn't know who this person was, and so she came down to the ER, and she was like, I'm here to help. I didn't look at her badge, I just looked at the color of her badge, and she was a physician, and I said, well, there's a patient over here that needs to go to CT, and I had blood on me, so I had to go change, and I said, well, can you push them over there? So she's like, okay, and this is an amazing thing. I've never seen anybody push a gurney with heels on, which I thought that was pretty amazing. But come to find out that she was the dean, and one of my bosses said, do you know who that was? And I said, no. And she's like, well, that's like the dean and the vice chancellor. And I said, well, I guess I'm fired now. And so I went up there and I actually apologized. And she goes, no, I came down here to help, and I helped by pushing a gurney. So, and she's been a big supporter of this event, and she always shows up, even though she is flying around the country and going various places and is busy leading the health system and over 9,000 employees. So, Dr. Parmoy.
Well, good morning, everybody, and thank you, Jubin, for that wonderful introduction, and Jubin, for everything you do for this conference. I want you all to know this conference wouldn't happen without Jubin. Let's give him a round of applause. As Vice Chancellor of Human Health and Dean of the School of Medicine here at UC Davis, I'm very honored and very excited to welcome you to the 10th annual American Medical Student Association Pre-Medical and Pre-Health Professions Conference. It is so great to look out and see all my future colleagues and to see the future of medicine and healthcare in this country. You are the future, and today is an important step towards that future. You know, as you've heard, this is the 10th year for this conference, and it has grown to become the largest, the most successful pre-medical gathering at any undergraduate institution in the United States, and the only event that has so much information to share that we have jam-packed your weekend with exciting events and learning opportunities. And you've heard students from everywhere, over 200 colleges and universities, almost every state, international students. So also take the opportunity while you're here to introduce yourself to your peers. This is a chance for you to network, to learn about what it's like at other undergraduate institutions, and to plan your futures together. Now, this event is the result of hundreds of hours of incredibly hard work and commitment on the part of the volunteer student coordinators. And these, as you already heard, are undergraduate pre-medical students at UC Davis, American River College, and Sac State University. And I just want you to know that for the past year, the coordinators met every Sunday evening to plan this event.